Hello there, everyone. Santok here with Slickstar Gaming. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Last time around, we took the fight to Ramuh, the Lord of Levin, and we were able to smooth things over with both him and the sylphs. Well, most sylphs, at least. And then the topic of how do you kill an Ascian came up. That's interesting. I'm sure it won't matter. I'm sure nothing will come out of the conversation. But more MSQ today, and then we'll get, of course, some side questing, and it's going to be all in Kurthus. So much in Kurthus. Holy gods. Guardian of Eorzea. Minfilia has some correspondence she wishes to share with you. Now the matter of Ramuh has, for the present, been put to rest. There's something I would show you, Yerinthe. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions, in particular, the names of all of the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Muggle the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there's only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Yerinthe, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray, do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the beastmen who wish not of conflict, and who now call you friend. Of Alize, who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the calamity. And then there are the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing... Who is this? Oh, I think I know who this is. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience to unduly if I absent myself for a time. Ha! I was right. Alphinaud, I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis report such that I stand before you now. Oh, dang, I missed some optional dialogue in there, apparently when Billy was talking. I'll talk about that later. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization that we discussed. Ah, I have a message for you from You recall the refugee girl, whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphinaud, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you leave nothing out. Yaranthe, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? So, some quests throughout the main story will acknowledge some side content you've been doing. Such as, like, it might be like, hey, like there's a line at one point later in the game to be like, hey, you're a healer, help this man. If you've leveled up any of your healer classes, like we have White Mage. And when Minfili was talking in there about our allies, it made me think, oh, are some of these lines added in here because I've done some of the side content already by this point, at least recording-wise? Because she talked about the Beastmen who wished not a conflict. Well, I've done the Beast Tribes. Well, except for the Allied Beast Tribe, because I haven't recorded that one yet. But I've done all the individual Beast Tribe storylines. Apparently, she also has a line specifically about the Sylphs, a little soulless, which I'm wondering if maybe if that was either removed or if that is attached to the final Allied quest that ties all Beast Tribes together, because I can't think of anything else that would be attached to the Sylphs specifically. And she mentions Alize, who is attached to the normal raid series, the Binding Cords of Bahamut, which I've recorded at this point. And then there's another line that she mentions in relation to the Crystal Tower Alliance raids that I actually haven't done yet. I was waiting for something else to occur first before I did that, but apparently she would have had a line here for it. And I'll just go ahead and read it here, because maybe I'll have that, maybe I'll put that episode or that content in before this particular section. So the line Minfilia would have said is, and then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Allag, though he might be spared the horror of another ultimate weapon. And there we go. That's the missing dialogue. I hope we don't miss any other dialogue in the future, or if we have missed anything already, I do not know. I just thought, this particular dialogue seems like there was allies, or that was tied to optional stuff. I wonder if there was one about Crystal Tower, and there was. Thankfully, well, actually, I guess we could still miss class-related ones in the future, because of new jobs being added to expansion. But at least we'll have all the roles covered. Anyways, Yozan, you want to talk to us? Look, it's Mr. Yaranthe. He's back from his adventures. We heard you are fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us in aid, Mr. Yaranthe? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals? What's all this commotion then? Oh, no. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet, did you know that Mr. Yaranthe is back?
So it would seem. Welcome home, Yaranthe. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and no, not that kind. And this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the art of combat.
I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we were just asking Mr. Yaranthe if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him. Don't you?
Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills. I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I mean, we're talking level 40s here, and you guys are like level 5 at best. I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Yaranthe? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will.
Hori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend.
Well, alright, you got me. But what matters? The motive, when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson. What say you, Yaranthe? Would you consent to spar with me?
Are we actually going to? Hurrah! We're gonna have a tournament! Come on, everyone! Let's prepare our gear for an outing!
A tournament? Well, that's not... You know what? F it. It's a tournament. Get that crit in here, too.
Do try not to disappoint them,
Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. The field to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout.
Meet Hoary Boulder to the east. Oh, sweet. We actually get to find him. Colton, what did it say about this? Since becoming a scion, I've had much opportunity to hear news of your epic deeds. I must confess, then, that my excitement rivals that of the children's at the prospect of seeing you in action firsthand. I mean, you won't see much. I'm basically going to be, like, assaulting him with wind and rocks and then healing myself. White Mage isn't exciting to watch.
Well, it's good of you to agree to this, Yaranthe. I trust you're ready to begin.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Very well. Let's not keep the younglings waiting any longer.
Hori, are you certain you're to fight him alone? This is Yaranthe that you face.
What better way to test my mettle? Pray, allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Yaranthe to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today.
Your point is well made. But remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? You've begun yet, have you? Ah, I was right. Duncan would show up. I didn't remember. I was like, this feels like the kind of thing he should show up at.
Ida, what? Who are all these people?
Or I guess that was Ida talking specifically. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there's still more to come. When I mentioned Yaranthe's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder.
We shall soon see. On your guard. Wind! Day and night I've honed my skills. Now comes the time to test them. You've already taken too much damage. That Ul'dah is now trying to help. Such power! The tails barely do you justice!
Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? It's not over yet. It can't be.
I, the children have the right of it. 'Tis time I join the fray. On your feet, Hori! How about you get down, Ul'dah? I'll take you down next. Oh, you're gonna try to put a danger puddle on me? I don't think so. Goodbye, Ul'dah. I must admit defeat was an honor and a privilege.
Oh no, he looks hurt. Monsieur Thay is so strong. But you can't give up, Mr. Boulder.
Can't disappoint the younglings.
Bankert, Ul'dah, get in here, fight me. Like, add more people to this. Come on, I'm ready. All of you. I'll take you out at once.
Does your example I follow?
Are you?
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, no, you're not an idiot anymore.
Goodbye. I hit the boulder with rocks. Are you conflicted?
Oh man, if I was playing a female Ul'dah, I would have been perfect to have a line like that. Damn. You have bested me. Oh, I yield. All you did was throw wind and rocks at me. Damn.
That was incredible! He hit them both at the same time!
Whoa. Does the animation look a little choppy to anybody else? Or is it just me? It looks fine in the game, but I don't know. This might just be me looking at things weirdly.
Now I see what it seemed you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Mr. Boulder, are you okay? Impressive as always, aren't they? It's ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. That is the most fitting title. Do you recall when first we met? It was at the memorial service for the Battle of Kanna-E-Senna.
Actually, I first saw you sleeping in the back of a carriage on the way to Gridania.
I'm sorry, you what?
Yeah, you were really asleep the whole time? I thought you two were just pretending.
No. You were there?
Oh, yeah. Didn't know who you were, of course, but...
Well, at the time, I was yet attempting to understand the land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why my grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought the Eorzeans are foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. 'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants, in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I, too, will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved with the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat, and efficiently counter the schemes of the Ascians, is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray, let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. So Alphinaud wants to build like a nationless army. That's what it sounded like. Let's go learn more about this. Thank you for coming, Yeranthe. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Recruiting the realm. Alphinaud wishes to request your assistance for his new endeavor. Pray, forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I'll first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide Grand Company, if you will. The military might of such an institution will be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. 'Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lacking deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions worked tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your own formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true, border-spanning Grand Company, 'tis yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members, while I'm otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities.
Don't want me to talk to random people and invite them to a nationless army.
Thank you. It is reassuring indeed to know the bringer of light and a discerning eye with selecting our future allies. Our first destination will Limsa Lumensa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall.
We should recruit the Rogues Guild. The entire Rogues Guild. Also Wawalaga. Because it'd be funny. I mean, he could keep us fed if he was sufficiently motivated. He's a good fisherman. But also the Rogues Guild. Just the entire Rogues Guild. They'll say no. But we should try.
Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend the bridge and speak with Admiral Blockesween. While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissory boundaries and assigning parchments, I'd have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, it is of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. As you needed range to the countryside, the upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey.
Wait, just the upper decks? But that means... Oh, no. The Rogues Guild is... Oh, wait, no, that means no Rogues Guild! No! Damn it, Alphinaud! You fool! Ugh. Ryan Xanthale, send me to the winch. Oh, you won't do it. Grepar, that's who I need to talk to. We could recruit some blacksmiths. We can get Linksath. There's the pirate. There's some of the pirates. One of the spots won't take me to is where Carvalane is. All right. Actually, no, because that's is this the Marauders? Yeah, the Marauders Guild. There's another pirate over there. There's the armors in the blacksmiths. Yes. And I don't know what's at Anchor Yard. Hey, Carveline, you want to join you want to join a military faction? Uh, you're probably gonna say no.
An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category.
That is fair. Alright, who are we gonna try to recruit at the Marauders Guild?
Alkazolka.
No, it's not gonna be Alkazolka. Or is it? No, it's Raynor. Are we just gonna try and recruit all the Marauders with Raynor? Or who's Raynor?
Master Alphinaud's new organization? Oh yeah, I heard the formation of his trial company was an offering. His regret, however, they must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Laminsa must needs receive my full attention. This is fair.
Warren Zone? You? No! I'm busy! Alright. Alkazolka?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, I tried. Nope, not that way. New seasonal event is happening. I need to play that one still. Why are we sitting like this? Why aren't there chairs? It's a great question. Why are you sitting like that?
Oh, hi, Roswin. Who in the bloody else do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knock on that dandy Carver Lane's door.
I did, actually, and he said no.
Ha! You couldn't even get him? Pathetic. If you did, I'd join.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Whatever you say, Roswin. Whatever you say. Is it gonna be Hananza we talk to, or just one of the random blacksmiths? Oh my god, it is Hananza. Yes.
A precursor to United Eorzea Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Nautic and Vimelis keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. If you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions.
Can I poach one of your people?
Fuck off! Okay.
Not even the one armorer who was a jerk?
Okay, maybe him.
Lancier, you hear that? You're joining me. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Alphinaud, I got bad news. We've struck out 4 out of 4 times. There's only one person left to talk to. And I have no idea who it is. Who the hell hangs out way over here? It's gonna be just some random NPC we don't know. Riol! I think it's the first time we meet him. Alright, he accepts. Or maybe you do know us. Oh, I guess you do.
Well, if it ain't the Errante, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut in the Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Riol, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes? The he whistled up Bronze Lake? Aye, it ain't often I dragged me arse out to Limsa for a drink, and I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work. Sounds like a right lark it does. Alrighty, lad, count me in. The heroes may have yet gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb to me grave just yet.
I did not remember him because of the main story. I remembered him because... Okay, this has to be something for the event, doesn't it? This has to be. But I don't know what. But I remembered Rio because of, like, just fans still talk about him. Like, he's a favorite minor NPC. Also, the event doesn't even take place in Limp, so I'm just like, what is with all this extra stuff going on here? Oh god, I'm lost. Where are the stairs? Down here. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Alphinaud, I'm on my way. You want me to meet you at the airship? I should have just warped to get there. Would have been faster. I'll do that now. Yaranthe, your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest? Astonishing. I knew your A was the right choice. A few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray, continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nafaka's altar. Let's recruit Gava and Beaten. Yeah, that's a good choice. Oh wait, hang on, it's gonna be faster for warp. Let's not even pretend. There we go. We also wouldn't be able to recruit here. There's the old man attached who has story attached to Hawk Manor. My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I'll be grateful if you would once more see the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. I wonder if she's in Gridania, if we get her there. Okay. Oh my god, it's where the old man is! That's where one of them is! Oh my god, please let me talk to him. Let me try and recruit him. It'd be hilarious. I'm not sure who's gonna be here. It's gonna be some Lancer. Are we gonna try to recruit Ymitra? Our summoner teacher? There's only 4 we're gonna talk to in Gridania. Oh god, I am getting screwed up map wise. Who's here at the amphitheater? It could be Anor. No. Oh, Laurentius. I remember you. Oh, gods. Could it truly be you? By what fickle fortunes the first face I see upon my release be yours? Huh. Could be that you don't remember me. It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscaron's. Who? Laurentius! I was selling maps and supplies to the Guardians. Before I knew those red-bellied poachers mopped the forest floor with my erstwhile employers. Here now, just how many criminals have you dealt with that my ignominious tale ignites at the sudden flicker of recognition? I'll be honest, I remembered his name. I do not remember why we knew him. Listen, man, it's been a long game, and we're still not even in the first expansion. Well, the less said of my part, the better. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what's your policy on reformed convicts? As long as they're actually reformed? I don't give a shit. As matters stand,
The wood railers will have not more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. Reverence told, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I am a changed man. Alright, well. Actually, let's make this faster. Warp. Since not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But his duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more, well, organized. Honestly, fair. Extremely fair. If the duties were not properly outlined, I would be hesitant. Like, listen, you say protect the realm, but that's extremely vague. I need some bullet points, and I need rules. There needs to be some outlined material. Oh my god, we actually talked to him. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Developers, I love you so much. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray, forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon the land. But wouldn't you serve your penance better by fighting to protect the land than just sitting on a bench all day? Alright, fair enough though. I did not expect him to say yes, but I just wanted to try. Oh my god, I love it. But why not be in Orgeva? Oh, Nighty Mitra. Aliane. Your name is familiar. Or I'm thinking of a different character. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let's return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, here and they, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. Oh yeah, I remember them now. The two of them were going to go in there. Why, you are barely more than a novice adventurer then. But look how far you've come. Mother Mion tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order. Huh. Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur safely home. Isildur! Cast her into the fire! Alright. That's everybody we can recruit in Gridon, yeah? Better success than in Limsa. We got 2 out of 4. We probably could have had more if we didn't talk to people like Ursendel. But, yes. I loved it. Thank you very much, devs. I'm just looking at people's names as I run by. Some of these names, like, I see them a lot, either like on this character or on my main, because, you know, I'm on the same world with both characters. So I recognize a lot of names. And some of them are just like, oh god, they're such really good names. Like, there's one guy we ran past just a minute ago. I was like, Abernathy Rex. Oh, that is a great name. What news, Yaranthe? For my part, The elder seats here was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer. Our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Ul'dah while the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Ul'dah, I'm gonna predict we talk to you. Weimer. Who else? Okay, so it costs 257 gil to warp to Ul'dah. But to take an airship would just... Oh, not that. Nope, not you either. You. How much would it cost? $120. So much cheaper. Who else in Ul'dah might we try to recruit? Jinlins? No way. He's not gonna accept that. Who else is there though? I'm not sure which spot I'm supposed to go to. Yeah, perfect. Wymer's the only one that's really coming to mind. The Master of the Markets, maybe? Red and Lit Rose would be funny. Ul'dah, the Gilded City. Where one's fortunes defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortunes with us. And this final leg, it proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching for a personal guard. Sorry, Jinlins. Let's just meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Yarente. Okay, they are all on this map, which means no Weimer. So somebody near the gladiators. Somebody there. Oh my god, Redolent Rose. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I love it. Is that the Master of the Merchants? I don't know who that one is. Let's start this way. Part of the fun with this quest is like, who are we trying to recruit? Like, why did they talk to Ursula? I don't know. Like, I love that we did, but why? Gladiators, though, would be a good choice. Wait, you're the man who came to Al'Amigo for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead. And a whole lot more of my friends besides. God, we are such fools. Anyway, that disaster really got me to thinking. About our homeland. About the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated. And vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So, here I am. A new company of champions. And you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? Well, that sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Al'Amigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Good to have you. What about Franz the Fair? Are they actually good at fighting them? I really don't know. I'm gonna go this way to start out. There's one character who I think I don't know if we recruit them or they just join on their own. If we recruit them, they'll appear in Ul'dah. I mean, obviously, that's the only place left. Aye, you'd be surprised what rumors drift down the Pearl Lane. I know this glorious new company of yours, and you saw far go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. But this is Alphinaud's thing, not the syndicates. Oh, it's Singoat. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stalled over, let alone look at the conundrums of a neighboring nation.
Alright. Ugh, the king slime hat. They won't be able to wear that, can he? Sad. Even if they bring back the Dragon Quest event, I won't be able to wear the hat. My main has it though, and I like wearing it sometimes because it's funny. Alright, let's hit the Weaver's Guild up first. Red Alert Rose, join my military. Oh, it's not Red Alert Rose. Ah, Yellow Moon, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm sorry. You wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of proposition in a lady? Well, I'm afraid you are wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Alright. Ithamine, what about you? Nope, okay. The Weavers want none. Orson? What a happy coincidence. Do you remember me perchance? I am Orson, of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on Drybone's less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, his new companion you seek then. Your proposed organization has a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Dang. Only got one in Ul'dah. Well, let's report back to Alphinaud. Wow, this was a really long quest. How fared you, Yarente? What hidden gems the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Almegan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who've risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Yarente. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the document signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the first step. Do we have a name, by the way? You were concerned by the Syndicate's involvement. As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization ought to be built on corruption. Good. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but if my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubt surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It would not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Wow, it's automatic.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alphinaud's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 Grand Companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
I mean, there's always murder. But I guess that's illegal.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Why do we show a cutscene of us leaving via airship? Or at least I assume that was us leaving via airship. But we're still in Ul'dah. What the fuck? I guess I'll go there on my own. Well, then Alphinaud just leave and he's like, oh, you can make your way there. I'm gonna take an airship. Like, okay.
This is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Yaranthe. I am certain the antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. The forest for the trees. Belmont affects a sellsword cynicism. The god's quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he will hire one himself. I hail from Gridania. Same as you. Fighting Ixtal is what we do there best. But I sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those shite birds, and they're up to something. It's nothing I can go to my employer with. It's just a feeling. But whenever I got this feeling in the 12th and nothing got done, something bad bit us on the arse. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It ill becomes a sellsword to part with his own gil in this manner. But will you enter the Ixtal lair to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? I got you. There's supposedly quests here. 3 of them. See if we can find the quest givers. Ah, here they all are. God, I thought I saw a 4th person. A fool and his life are soon parted. The Charlians say there are no greater generals than old women with naught to lose, and Medjwal's steely gaze says she means to send you to war. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have been around your age now. Not sure. My memory's not too good these days. But he wandered into the ogre's belly in a blizzard, and one of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you, my heart cries out for vengeance. Nay, justice. Even after all these years, I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all that I have left, but slay the Gorgator. Here, this is the bottle of Caracal blood. Pour it out, and the scent will draw the creature. Doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? I'll be ready. Second Lives. Only Ishgard would have an actual Valley of Death conveniently located nearby. A lady nobly born seeks an adventure to walk in its shadow. Know you a gorge called Witchdrop? Sharp as claws and hard as steel? It is where those suspected of heresy are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty would fly to escape death, using the power granted them by the Dravanians. The Temple Archers will put an arrow through their black hearts. The innocent would break upon the gorge floor, their purity proven. Their souls would ascend to Halone's halls, and there await their loved ones. The one I loved was judged at Witchdrop. He went to his death with a rosary upon him. I carved the crystals myself. I'd only made 4 before he was taken. I think that mayhap the beads lie forgotten on the floor of that gorge. They say you have keen eyes, close lips, and a kind heart. Will you find the rosary for my heart sucker? I do not expect all 4 beads, but please, good adventurer, as many as you can. Papa do preach. Lucasnelt would prevail upon a pressing adventurer to search for his wayward daughter. That daughter of mine, when she has a mind to do a thing, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to the Weeping Saint alone. I've told her time and time again it's not safe with all the unbelievers about. You're one of those fearless, fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? Normally I'd tell you to stay away from my fine, high-spirited lass. But right now, I bid you go in hot pursuit to the Weeping Saint and bring her back safe and sound. I'll do what I can, sir. What's the way out of here? Shit. Oh no. Where are the stairs? There they are. Thank God. A cup of joy. Sir Aurel of House Halonard wishes to thank the Lord of House fourteenth, and only an adventurer can pull off such a fraud exchange. A moment, if you will. You're the adventurer who cleared out Lord Francel's good name, are you not? Well, allow me to thank you. His lordship is House Halonard, you see, and unjust it is that he was born under a waning moon. Yet, what was thin must eventually grow fat again. I would thank Lord Hershifont as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favor either for myself or for my house. I'll present him with a gift under your name, if you are amenable. I've selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar downstairs and deliver it to Medga's soul in the kitchen? The wine cellar is called Emmanuel, and the bill's been settled. Sure.
Here they said talk. Must be rising in this world at the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. How may I serve? So Aurel sent you. Ah, of course. Here's the bottle she ordered. And a fine choice, if I may say so. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the Weeping Saint. Sweet and iceless, even in deep winter. It was no mean feat procuring such a choice liquor with the road snowbound, but I aim to please.
Well, if it isn't Yarenthane Sandtop, everyone's talking about you, you know. Looking for a place to hide?
Not so much.
Sweet goddess, Danapin's joy. I haven't seen one of these on the sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from... Aurel. I guessed well, did I not? The High House of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with Huldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. They are like brothers, Lord Hershifont says. They bicker ceaselessly, but they must remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this, and serving as Sir Aurel's decoy. Lord Hershifont has been quite deprived of his favorite indulgence since the cold grew so ferocious. Don't light my fire. Sir Corinto wishes to discuss with you the latest difficulties at Dragonhead.
A word, if I may.
Have you an inclination to undertake another commission? I would not ask if you did not look rested and refreshed. You may have heard whispers of it, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard and wandered into the ogre's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive, and the sawbones have been carving all manner of bits off of those that did. They mistook will-o'-the-wisps for the light of the camp, and were lured to the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves thus. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to the ogre's belly and dispatch these wicks?
Absolutely. Not the only place that wants me to go there anyways. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3... I'm missing a couple objectives. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Actually, I want to go up, way up to the top first. Nope, that's... Where's the Will-o'-the-Wisp one? Oh no, it is that one. Then which one am I missing? Second last forest for the trees. Don't light my fire. I pull in. Oh no, I guess they are all there.
Never mind. Ignore me. My father sent you to fetch me back? My, he must be overstrung. He usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that it must be the blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy? And if the war ends for I am old and gray? Still, I'm not insensate to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows? You may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Where do I... Oh, I guess it's over here. Is that ogre gonna see me? Yep. And it's dead. Oh, a suspicious fellow! Are you an unbeliever? What joke have I with you or you with me, eh? Oh, let me partake of the Saint Tears. Or do you not believe that I am worthy? I am! I am! I know what you are thinking, adventure man. I do. You are as transparent as that water there. Those are she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers? I find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. Oh, a dull knife. Oh. He was probably bad. Go talk to the lady now. Like, hey, ma'am, really? Come here, you great oaf. What's wrong? And what is it that you have in your hand? It's a knife. The only thing dull about this knife is its luster. The blade, on the other hand, appears sharp enough to cut through bone. Oh. 'Tis no soldier's weapon. And none but knights have believed to bring a weapon into a holy place. What do you call my axe? Perhaps there really was a heretic here. Or I have somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead forthwith. I'm not easy in my mind. Okay. Kind adventurer, you do best not to linger. I will do my best. Okay, we are going to go through the ogre's den, or whatever the hell it's called. I know right here it says the ogre's bell, but I'm pretty sure that's just like the name of the entrance. And then we're gonna go all the way through it, and then we'll come out to do second lives. That makes sense to me. Oh, somebody else is flying right there. Whoa, the wick. Let's kill him. How many do I need to kill? 4, okay. You know what? Let's just get the Taurus. Overpowered Mytho Tempest. I'm not doing Vengeance because why not? You know that'll only really work on Taurus. The Knight's effects. Let's place the blood. Gorgotar.
Alright, what is over here? Wait, I have to go up? Oh, this must be above this place. Well, we're in wood shop, so let's grab the snowmans first. Oh, skeleton! How are skeletons able to hold things? They're just bones. There's no muscle. How do they move? How does skeleton do anything? Well, right, it makes no sense. Are all these gonna have skeletons? Oh my god, let me up here. Thank you. What creature was the skeleton of that's taller than me? No, Vodoriga. Fine. Alright, and the last snowman. Dropped lumber at the Ixo camp. Oh my word. I don't want to deal with you guys. And the lumber will make me fight more Ixal. Alright, all 5 quests are done. Let's turn them in and see if there's any follow-up. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 of them were. We'll see. What news, brother? What is it that you carry? Some wood. Is it Black Yew from the North Shroud? Unknown to Curthis. The Ixal make of it living blinds and walls, but the yew being slow to grow. Why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the Ixal mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgarians busy themselves with dragons, the Birdmen are stealing this patch of Curthis from right under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the Ixal rapidly gain a foothold in this area, and that means more war. And though that means more war for the likes of me, I have enough as is. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be more with you. Stand and quiver. Belmont requires your service, and his air of command is hard to resist. The Ixal are moving into Curthis in a lasting way.
It's no small task to bring these logs from the Twelve's Wood this far east. Must be using their accursed balloons, those shite birds. With no supplies that have wings, what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground of Kurthus. We hit them now, or their settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give us swives until it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to reprobate named Isaudarel. We fought together in the Quiver once. His levies garrisoned at Falgor afloat. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but they want to consider the debt fine by me. It goads me that the Ixalar are waltzing the Kurthus right under my nose. Thank the Fury, you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you. Would you say it's the monster that's dead? Thank you, kind boy. And would you look at that? You found his rosary. Oh, as bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say Mithril never loses its luster. Not like life, eh? Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to aught else, who gives two hells? That's the Ishgard way. He was a scout, and a good one, I'm told. But he died a fool's death, and fools deserve no justice. They found him, and left his things where they lay. Left him where they lay. His own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up, and brought it to me. A good heart, and a noble soul. To keep your promise and do a kind thing unbidden. You were the justice I sought, adventurer, and now I may live out my days in peace.
I thank you for her safe passage. Well, she was much subdued, and will tell me what passed the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. This. A strangely furtive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl, and armed in a holy place. It may well be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who eschews the seclusion that is her due makes an excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild. And of course, I worry. Every day and every minute. It will not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she was born to. I will keep her safe. Resistance mayhap, but safe.
Adventurer, did you find what my heart seeks?
Yeah.
There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhap that there would be one missing. Metigenet has it, I believe. And so this rosary binds us together. Wait, he's alive down there. We've seen him. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the conflagration that other men set to the house of their hearts. Yet, I do not know. It never shall. I sought to mislay my memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands. And so I shall never forget Metigenet. He's down there.
Ugh.
I want there to be a follow-up to the fact that he's still alive. We've seen him.
Back so soon, and with full success. Those wicks never knew what struck 'em, I wager. I alone. It is good to have something go well. Forgive my outburst. It's been a difficult week. Moon, some longer span of time. Like a siege that none exists.
A man cannot live in a constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. Ursula, how you doing, man? We haven't talked in a while. Your service to House fourteenth will not be forgotten, my friend. If ever you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. Alright, let's go do Fallgourd Float. I think I could have actually just flown there, but oh well. Too late. It's fine. Damn and blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. You haven't they, eh? Well, state your business. A letter for me? From Belmont? Well, well. I tell you, how the best tactics officer the White Ram's ever had can suffer to be a Moyland sellsword. That one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shite birds are moving into Curtis, that's good enough. We write to Rams, oh, the Ixal pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. Tit for tat. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and the White Ram convalescing in Fallgourd Float fits the bill. Whatever Isodarel has in mind, best to say yes. Oh, damn and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Ixal. Blast them for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Curtis, I want to stretch your legs a little. Get those Ixali wild talons for me. They're the look of newcomers for this area. That means they won't stray far from where I saw them. The Gamora ruins. Look for fresh kill. Something big. Lurked by the antelope carcass? Alright. Oh, I thought I was gonna die from that. Jesus, come on. I missed? Really? Job's done. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Yandere. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back on my feet. Still, Moket's going to tell me a new one for letting the wild town's going to jump on me. This way, at least all the birds didn't live too long afterwards. Inquire at the spire. Isodarel's companion has been taciturn till now, but when Irene has something to say, all present are advised to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Yarente? I'm Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic. For I found myself ordered to keep an eye on this lug. Oh, shut it, Isodarel. So, the matter you were speaking to Isodarel about. I'm certain Instructor Molcott will be keen to hear the Ixal's movements in the west. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'd be Mia Molcott, the leader of the White Rams, and an instructor of the Godsquiver. She bids us stay at Eugenia Spires in the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mia Molcott's slain as many Ixal in battle as there are trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with maffles or bluster, and she might use you as Ixal bait. I don't want to be Ixal bait. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl from Mia Molcott. I am she, born to be the bane of the Birdmen. I lead the White Rams, An arrow of the God's Quiver aimed at the craven heart of the Ixal. I see. We must act now, right now, to stop this threat. Extending the defensive line against the Ixal northwest into Kurthis will be no stroll through the wood. But how the birdies will struggle in the nest. I can already hear their little necks breaking. Yeesh. Don't shut me out. Instructor Molcott commands both fear and loyalty, and one of those will bend you to her will. Resist not, and find out what she wants. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia Spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the trees of this forest from the miscreants in the Ixali logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough, the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea. But now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little bird's not content to have a few more quiet moons where all hell breaks loose? Fine. The Ixal shall feel a ram right meow. Oh boy. Cat buns. That's their blockade? I mean, alright. Oh, it wasn't close enough, that's why it didn't work. Berserk! Mithril Tempest! And repeat. Well, blasted. A perfect detonation. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds. And down they go like a cradle on a bow. There'll be nothing, but nothing to stand between the white rams and our prey. From Gridania, with love. The incomparable body language of her people says loud and clear that Molcott requires one adventurer ready to travel. Right meow. Caritas from the 12th Wood. Busy little birdies they've been, filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or juicy something else. How now, there's a thought. They could be extracting crystals from those trees. Treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I have a letter going to Kurthis for Belmont. And tell that bye below he can count on us. Now he'd better be as good as a tactician as he used to be. Even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. Well, then I can see like the Aetheryte for the... Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off, Dryad! I was almost warped out of here, you fucking piece of shit! Go fuck yourself. Stupid tree. As I was saying, I find it funny that I can see the Aetheryte for the actual Ishgard city. Just up there. I can't go there, obviously. But I find it funny that I can see it. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey. What did Isadorel say? They can get the White Rams interested? Oh, they're on their way. A letter from Molcott. By the 12. The Ixal are cutting down trees from the 12's wood and offer the crystals to Garuda. 'Tis worse than I thought. You said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and Step on a feather better too? I won't swear to the other thing. It's roll of 12. That's what it is. The White Rams of the Trollswood? Me and Curtis? With whoever will join me. The high and mighty houses of Ishgard can go swive themselves. We'll stop the Ixel, with or without him. Ah, Dragonhead is clear. Thank God. My God, look at how many quests there are here at Whitebrim. Jesus. Days of Brandywine and Behemoths. Mewrise is concerned for lost patrol, finding for warmth out in the howling blizzard. It's a no night for patrols in this blizzard. We had contact via Link Pearl. One of the parties has managed to blunder into the Behemoth's dominion of all places. The cold and fatigue have robbed them of their mobility. I've heard it said you were as a snow wolf, that in the cold far less than other men. If you can get this Brandywine to the patrol, you will save lives tonight. One more thing, adventurer. Do not presume to provoke the Behemoth to battle. You will fail, and you will die. Rescue the Dragoons. That is your task this day, and not more. Believe me, I don't want to go fight a Behemoth. Living on the edge. Sir Brian I is concerned for a comrade who's taken a tumble off a snow-covered cliff. You're that Yaranthe, aren't you? Well met, well met. Give us a hand. The one of the Dragoons has fallen clean off the cliff. He lives, praise the Fury. We can tell that much for this top. Our brother knights stood behind the cliff and it's a coil of rope. See here, will you go to the keep for the rope and deliver it thither? I'm for the infirmary. The King Rat must die. Foscanet finds himself besieged by the mighty Rat King and seeks an adventurer's assistance. Yeah, we've got a rat problem. If nothing's done about it now, we shall soon have a supply problem. And a plague problem. There's no more content with the kitchen that the pot boy is. What? There's no more content with the kitchen that... Oh, they're no more content with the kitchen the pot boy is, and have a run of the outpost. They feed off of our scraps. I want to guess at a meager feast. See if you can't have a good look around and roust up a few to slay. Oh my god, we finally get a quest about killing rats. Oh my god. It's an RPG staple. It'd be even better if they were in a sewer. But, alas. Run, Fido! Run! Unlike other more menial tasks, Sir Focillian will set you to a mission of some importance. Adventurer, I have heard some of my brother knights have made you a drudge. Fie, by the Fury, such a sight, sire. I offer you a gallant mission. Slay the Dravanian outwatches that trammel our steps. They are as dogs, cherishing the Dravanians in the worldless forest of their mind. Every thought a fairy ring that vanishes by nightfall. Brandish these dragon scales when the outwatches are near, and they will come. Alright, let's pick up one more quest, and then we'll start heading out. Apparently one at the very top of this tower. I could have just flown up here. Alas. It tolls for us. Sir Lietois has heard of your growing reputation and wishes to engage you. Long has his bell marked the time at our keep, but as you can see, it was ill used by dragons that have been silent since. Others of this keep have not but praise for your work, adventurer. I wonder if you are the ideal confederate for this enterprise. Will you assist me in repairing the bell? We need a goodly amount of metal and arms. An arms damaged in battle are in plentiful supply. Yet 'twould not do for one dragoon to ask another for his arms. Will you collect them? Take them around to Tuatek, Smith. I can't. Oh my god, it's more down the tower. You want what? Oh, to repair the bell. The bell! I cannot well recall its spiel. I was still following up chocobos when the dragons cleft at us. Here, will this do? It might. Huh. Repairs to the finally move forward. Metal hither, metal thither. Take it away and let the anvil ring. And here's a discarded weapon just laying out here. Oh, there's no more in the tower. Well, here's some rotting vegetables and rope. Okay, we know what the rope for. I don't remember what the rotting vegetables. Oh, they're for the rats, aren't they? AoE time. No, you're a new quest. It's it's in this building, isn't it? Where is the bleeding? Here we go. Discarded weapon. Still another rat somewhere. Oh, rotting vegetables. Alright, where's the last rat? There we go. A knight in shining armor. Ah, this is the rope one. What do you want? Bring rope for the rescue? Well, excuse my churlishness. I've been stymied at every turn in helping my brother knight. It's made me forget my courtesy. But with both our coils tied end on end, may just be long enough. Throw the end of it down to him. Let fury help us. It will not fall. The wind blows it out of its reach yet again. What are we to do? Jump down with it? Yeah. So, you jumped down a cliff. On purpose. I can certainly respect that. You are a man with a plan. You do have a plan, don't you? Yeah, take this rope. Rope? I wins, huh? This rope will hang straight with the weight of a man up on it. So we shall both climb back up and over the precipice. I gotcha. Yep, let me show you how. Wait, did we have already... Was it that one? Oh, yeah, that one's done. Even though he's still down there. Okay. Doesn't feel done to me, but you're the boss. Where is this quest marker taking me? Oh, it's down to this part of the building. There's the last discarded weapon. You seek Smith? What can I do for you? Bell. Repair the bell. Ah, a worthy endeavor. Especially with such a shadow as this over White Brim front. A dragoon must needs see and hear what he fights for, or their heart will go out for him. There's more enough metal here to cast a new clapper and make the other repairs. I'll start as soon as I'm done hammering out this breastplate. Tell Sir Leotroir that we'll make this place ring, will you? And a couple other things done first. Oh, that's where that quest. I could not find this Brandywine quest. Now I know where to go. Like, I don't see a marker on the map. Well, found it. Oh, I can't fly over there that way. Damn. So rude of them putting mountains in my way. I can start cutting a little bit of corner. Really, not much, though. What are you doing here? You moon brain? The behemoth walks nearby and you cannot move. Save yourself! What's this? Hold it against my lips there. Amazing. I can feel my feet again. I believe. Yes. I can walk again. There's no behemoth here, guy. That said, there is a fate where you can fight a boss behemoth. It's a boss. You need more than just a couple people to do that one nicely. I think it might also be like a multi-step fate, if I remember correctly. I guess we'll do all the ones at the tower first. Tuduk said this. The Fury bless him. To see it as I do. Ishgard is at war, and we hoard our resources with an almost Travadian avidity. All must fuel the crusade, while removing as little from the battlefield as possible. We at Whitebrim Front live between the Anvil of Winter and the Hammer of the Dragons. We've been tested much, and not found wanting. This is our keep. And our home. It must have been a measure of beauty, else it becomes a jail. Nothing on this floor. Here we go. The dragon minions are dead. Now, do you not feel like a man grown with honor intact? No, to remove one of the obstacles for the retaking of the stone vigil. It's already been retaken. I did that. Highlight the Dravanians to send their mindless servants to their dirty work, with the advantage over them. For all who serve Ishgard do so free, proud, and clear of thought.
Okay, I'm on the stairs. So there.
Ah, good and well. That's few of the vermin to get on our larder. We're way too numerous, however. Must be a large nest somewhere down below. Kill the king rat, and the common rats lose heart. I think both we and the dragons know well. I've tracked the rats well as I can, and they look to slip outside as often as not. Must be an opening that leads to the nest, somewhere outside the stronghold.
Yeah, I'll find it. Unhurt, was he? The infirmary will be relieved to hear of it. Always sure on something they are. Ishgard scolds us for using adventurers for too many things, but I say sod 'em. They will send reinforcements and threaten to denounce any knight who asks for them. The way I see it, a good adventurer is worth more than their words.
Thanks, man. A snow wolf indeed. You'll not be needing the brandywine tonight. Potent as it is, it extracts a price. The patrol is no doubt back at camp by now. We've had a close call, those men. A terrible shame it would have been had they been slain by a common thing like a behemoth when they are meant to face dragons.
Behemoths aren't common things, lady. Behemoths are terrifying.
Alright, so where is this little hole that the rats are getting through? Found it. The Rat King! Rat King's dead. We'll get back in the tower. That's the end of the king, is it? Well struck. We'll see less of the foul little things I expect. That said, sailors talk of rats abandoning a sinking ship, do they not? Perhaps I should more rightly take it as a good omen if the rats seem to stay in White Brim. What? A few good men. A good commander looks to his men rather than his betters. If Sir Jean Tremont, one such knight, seeks your help. A word, if I may, adventurer. As much as it pains me to say this, I must. Go to the Gates of Judgment. Deliver a petition to Sir Marceline. Tell him we need reinforcements. The common folk are toil-worn from the constant skirmishes with the dragons, and the mood grows dark in the front. We teeter on the knife edge. It will surely fall. The Bone Collector. Sir Baron Goat strikes you as a man with a sizable chip upon his shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. Adventurer. How'd you like to assist the Dragon Slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while mending the ballistas overlooking the gorges. I saw its death throes, then it plunged. But nobody will believe me. I had not the time to collect the trophy before I was relieved. Do not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there at the bottom of a gorge, just waiting to be claimed. I hear you can find anything, and I need a dragon bone to show the others. Ice, ice, daily. Rumor has it that Force March is a job that involves travel. I'm a part of the expedition to Snowcloak. Know you that great ice swirl that swirls like a braggart's tail? There's much danger in those parts, and so 'twas that my group took on sellswords. However, affrighted by the creatures that stalked the wilderness, they abandoned their post and fled. Now, what manner of cravenness is this? It beggars all belief. You leave no stone unturned to complete your mission, they say. What say you? Will you guard the expedition? We are sore need of a sword arm. You'll know more from Ordilic at Snowcloak. Be well, adventurer. Keep my people safe. Where are these other two that are here? They must be down inside of here. Oh, yeah. Cleaning out the dead. For some, like the pushful Sir Oncidetto, an adventurer is not but a Scrollion, for a task most macabre. Oh, adventurer, I claim your time in the name of the Holy See. Search the body downstairs for personal effects, and over the lot to the gates of judgment. He was a heretic in life. You need not be gentle. Usually, leave the carcass for the crows, but, as you well know, there's been some trouble of late. Now we're told to rifle through these lousy pockets. Low work it is, and I leave you to it. You'll find naught but nits, I'll warrant. I almost read a very different word from nits. I don't think I need to explain what word I very nearly read. Where the hell is the other quest that's here? I am so very confused. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh, there's the heretic corpse. An augury of innocence. When a chance to see a real-life heretic present itself, how could an adventurer resist? Visit with Boyle and see what rattles his cage today. Do you see? Do you see the great dragons? Dravanius Mundi has risen. Bend the knee, boardsmen, before our righteous conquerors. They sent you, I know. A slave or a servant. A slave or a servant. Those are the choices. So many voices. Shush. Let's make an offering. Quickly, bondsman, tell the slave Fertilo to send a fetid calf. Calf? Why did I say it like that? Jesus. Boy wants another sacrifice, eh? That crazy, unbelieving son of a troll. He won't shut up when he gets in the state. Makes these dungeons a living hell, believe you me. Here, just give him this dead rat. That'll keep him quiet for a bit. He does these rituals, you know. Fear turns the stomach, but anything for a little peace. Bondsman, I see the thrall Fertilo has prepared for us the fatted calf. The Dragon Lord's been most pleased. Yeah, here's a rat. Beautiful. Innocent. Oh, my moo cow, don't tell them you're innocent. It's worse that way. Oh, Dravanius Mundi. Accept this offering. You'll be reborn in flames. Pine, pitch, pig's fat, dry brush, rock oil. Don't forget hair. Hair burns. Oh, bronze rattle that you live so well. That only melts. That only melts. Okay. Finally, some peace. I tell you, some of these unbelievers seem normal enough at first. They show their true face if the Inquisitors get to work on them. Best not consort with them that it's in the dungeons, eh? The Fallen Dragon. I just need a bit of your bone here, sir. Don't mind if I do. Thank you.
Did you get my dragon bone? That was my first dragon, you know. It's special. Yes, yes, dragon bone! Who's spitting yarns now, huh? By the Fury. Baron Goat's Dragon Slayer. Blessed in the eyes of alone. I have dreamed of this. Do you realize that I should be commended by the Archbishop himself? I did not realize that. I hope that makes you happy. Alright, where am I supposed to go for these other ones? Okay, one's down there. And I guess... Oh, and then the other two are both over there. We'll do the farther away... Actually... We'll do the two over here first. State your business. Ah, the leavings of unbelievers. Most excellent. You have served with honor. Let us hope there is to be found here a clue. Long have I hated unbelievers, but no more. For they too serve the Fury, if not in life, then in death. What Ruth has alone to grant them such a chance? Ah, beans. There's so many quests. What business have you here? Speak quickly. A request for what from Whiteburn Front? Weary are they? Cravens and fools. Tell Jean Tremont to take that knife edge, cut the throat of every knight who professes himself too tired to do his holy duty. Hang any peasant who dares plain over his singed pigs. Begone, ill messenger. Whiteburn Front will be fortunate if I do not reduce their allotment of supplies for this outrage. And this is why I have an issue with Ishgard. It's shit like this. I know the Heavensward expansion, which we'll get to in the near future-ish, is very well regarded. But honestly, Ishgard itself, the people, their rules and how they treat others, I hate it. I really do. It makes me bitter. I mean, there's good people in Ishgard. There really are. But a lot of the knights in the holy men, them I don't like. Yeah, and they, is it? Oh, Force might sent you. By the Ruth of Alone, you are welcome here. We even contemplated abandoning the expedition for lack of guards. The Dragoons can be of no help, they say. Stretched thin as they are with the Dragon Wars. Your presence is truly fortuitous.